Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be, as you can see, playing more of Fire Emblem Host of the Dark. Last time we should not resume because last time we attempted to do the supposed final chapter of the prologue. This is extremely loud. I feel like this is becoming the norm now. I'm going to turn that down for myself. Shouldn't change anything on the recording. But yeah, last time we attempted the chapter, we don't have to do the story. If you want to see the story, feel free. Ooh, hold on. Let me move this over a little bit. Okay. If you want to see the story, feel free to go back to last time. I don't remember exactly what is going on. Although, I know this is the final chapter. So, I summoned with the main lord because he had the summon ability and I thought it'd be pretty cool to summon. And it turns out that it's not a cool idea to summon and I should not have summoned. But basically, we just want to talk to this person. I am really excited to find out, I guess, what happens at the end of this part. Now, I just want to mention one more thing. I know I've been a little lackluster on uploads as of late. My plan actually was to do this series so that I could be much more consistent with the uploads, and then I ended up not streaming for a lot of last week, and then this will be coming out on Tuesday, which will be tomorrow, obviously, and so hopefully I'll get back to streaming. And then, so if you're excited to see more of Fire Emblem 6, I should get back to that pretty shortly. And if you're excited to see more of this, obviously you're seeing it right now, and then I'm hoping to get back to doing this a little bit more regularly. But yeah, I have been a little bit bad with the uploads as of late. But anyways, I think the only strategy that I remember is killing this turn 1, which probably isn't that important to be completely honest. But I remember doing that with Helen, and I think that's about it. I think we're good to go. I will say I haven't done this in a while, so I have to kind of remember who we're using. Now, one of the really interesting things, and we talked about this last time, is that the units at this stage are really strong. Like, a lot of these units are really, really strong. Like this unit, for example, this unit in particular, one-shotted my lord, which is a little scary. So, yeah, I'm really interested to see exactly what this game is going to look like sort of post this tutorial section, because yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm curious if the game is going to kind of do a full reset and suddenly we're going to become a more sort of normal game where we have to like train new units and stuff, or if this game is just really strong all the way around and it's just going to be a lot of really strong units. I honestly don't know. We're going to find out, obviously. But yeah, like I said, we did most of this chapter last time. Unfortunately, I did summon, and unfortunately, that didn't work out too well for us. So hopefully we're going to avoid that this time. Can you kill this guy? Almost. I think you have really good support with him, right? So maybe we do something like we whack pretty hard. Because, yeah, you can tell, and I mentioned this a bunch last time too, but that our units have been overshadowed quite a bit at this stage. Like, the enemy units have gotten quite a bit stronger, and our units have kind of not gotten that much stronger. It's really interesting because, as I mentioned before as well, the growths in this game across the board just don't seem that high. And the bases do seem really high, and a lot of like the promotion gains and stuff have seemed really high. And I'm curious if that's more so because this is sort of a prologue section, or if that's just kind of how the game is, you know, formatted. I really don't know, but it's interesting nonetheless. Okay. Sorry, I don't have auto end turns on right now. I guess I should be a little bit careful with these characters. I'm actually gonna... Sorry, I know this is gonna be a little jarring for the video, but bear with me. Sorry. Oh. Okay, does that change anything? Oh, it like cuts it. Hold on. Sorry about this. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. I like that it's still playing the audio. If I were a better streamer, I would have done, or a recorder, I guess in this case, I would have done this prior to starting. Okay, that looks a little better. Hopefully that still looks okay. There's something about so I usually make this full screen, but the GBA sort of animation being full screen, like because I have a different monitor than I used to, and it like hurts my eyes. It's like so, I don't know, it's so much. So we're gonna try this for the time being. I'm kind of tinkering around with it, so sorry about that if that was a little annoying, but in any case, this guy can only deal 2 damage. We'll just have him move up, I think. You can't summon if you already have somebody. Oh, you can. Oh, that's pretty good. Sure, let's do that. I feel like I've never had this problem before where it's just like, if anybody has any comments on like the way that the game looks, because I almost feel like the way that the game looks a little bit different than it used to when I used to record these. I don't know if it has to do with like my new computer or what, but if anybody has any comments on how I can maybe make that better, or if it looks totally fine to you, that's perfectly fine too. But feel free to let me know. Cause yeah, I don't know. I feel like it looks a little bit weird, but that might just be me. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I could probably finish with what's his face. Oh, that's right. This is the Elliewood, the Elliewood enemy. That's really cool animation for that guy. Really cool animation for our Lord too. Solemn. I'm also curious if Solemn is the Lord for like the entire game, or maybe only for the first part of the game. I really don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, as we're as I'm saying over and over again, but yeah, I'm kind of curious if this is going to be like, if he's the Lord for the whole game, or if we're going to get somebody new, because it's kind of feeling like we're getting to the point where he's going to be, well, obviously there's so the story right now, for anyone who hasn't, I guess, been following that closely, is that Solemn is the king of the demons, or the lord of the demons, or something along those lines, and basically everyone in our army right now is either a friend of Solemn who has no idea what's happening, a person who wants to murder Solemn because he is the demon king, or Solemn himself, who I don't really know what he's doing, to be completely honest. I'm a little lost on what he's planning. So that's our army at the moment. So at the moment we are at the Dragon Shrine or something like that, which is basically where a bunch of Solemn's like cohorts, or like dragon, aren't they? They're like, or I keep saying dragon. I mean demon if I say dragon. There's a bunch of demons here, and that's what Leah, or whatever her name is, which is the person that we're gonna have to talk to at the end of this. So we don't know. So the point is, some of the people are trying to kill Solemn. We don't really know what Solemn's doing, what his plan is, and then the people here want to engage with Solemn because they're also demons. So a lot of question marks at the moment. So I'm really interested to, I'm kind of interested to see if this game, because Solemn is so strong already, it would be interesting if he was still our main character. So I'm kind of thinking that somebody else is going to be our main lord going forward, or maybe Solemn's going to be weaker, or again, maybe the rest of the game is just really crazy as far as like the strength of the enemies. I really don't know. All we can do is speculate at the moment. Don't I have another hasten or whatever? I do. Okay, so you can pretty much just use the hasten if you want. Also, again, we do not want to summon. Please, God, I hope I don't accidentally press that button, because that was disastrous last time, and hopefully we don't do that again. So yeah, for anybody that missed last time, I feel like everybody watching this probably saw the last part, but feel free to go watch that, of course. But Solemn's summons, it basically summons in the same way that the final boss of Sacred Stone summons a bunch of like monsters around him. The problem is, just like the final boss of Sacred Stones, those monsters are not your allies. So they all murdered me. Now it did seem, and somebody commented this, and I would agree, it did seem like they didn't fight Solemn. Now some people were commenting some different stuff, and nobody really seemed to know. I don't think anybody's really played this hack that's watching these. But I really don't know if it was like a glitch or not, like, because on the one hand it does kind of make sense that it would be intentional, right? He is the demon lord, so the idea that he summons demons and that those demons fight your allies actually does sort of make sense. And the thing is, and somebody pointed this out as well, they were not attacking Solum, and that's kind of what I was banking on when we were playing the chapter, is that Solum would survive because it didn't seem like they were attacking Solum. So on the one hand, that does kind of make sense. But on the other hand, the fact that the game never gave me any indication, unless I missed it, that that was going to happen with my summon, and I basically just threw away a chapter because of it, even though it was a cool moment, is not the best gameplay decision that I've ever heard of. So I really can't say whether it was intentional. That was an intentional design. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure that if those summons were ally units, that would be a little too broken. So I think it probably is an intentional thing, but yeah, I don't know. I would be kind of curious to speak with the creator, I guess, and actually determine whether or not that was intentional the way that it was. Because it is a very interesting choice to do that. Thankfully, we were not treating this as an Iron Man. I would be pretty frustrated if that happened, and I was treating this as an Iron Man. It also seems very like gimmicky. Like it happens once and you get this really kind of funny moment where it's like, oh my god, I'm dead, and then that's it, you know? So it's like, I'm not really sure. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's kind of cool, but I don't think that it's like I don't think that it's without downside. Let's gotta get me some water. But it is interesting. It's my webcam all blurry. I don't know why. Sometimes I go to like, I move my face a little bit in the webcam and the webcam just decides that we're no longer focusing on your face, and which is not the best thing ever, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not the worst either. Sure, if you could crit, that would be unfortunate, but oh, if you crit, that would be really cool. But yeah, overall, I'm still really enjoying this hack, really enjoying the animations. I do think that the game is a little, I don't know how to describe it exactly, a little lost on me, I guess. I don't know, I definitely am enjoying it, but I guess it's just like the power level upscaling to such a degree, combined with the fact that like a lot of my units that I've spent a lot of time training have become kind of pointless. I don't love that aspect of it, so I don't think it's like perfect by any means. But again, this is like a tutorial thing, so I'm gonna withhold judgment on the most of the hack until we finish the sort of tutorial section, because the rest of the hack might be really, really fun. But I was really enjoying it at the beginning. I should have supported there, my bad. Because we kind of had these, number one, it was really difficult, which always appeals to me, but we had these like fun kind of weaker trainee units, and you had to kind of pick who you wanted to train. I really like that aspect of Fire Emblem. And at this point, like Sagitta, the one sword guy whose name I can't remember, like if they were my more powerful units, I think it would be kind of cool. But the fact that my more powerful units are the like pre-promote-esque units that they've given me, like Helen, I don't know, it's a little, but again, it is a tutorial, so I will withhold judgment on the hack as a whole, for sure. Does that guy have a ballista? He does not. All right, well then I don't care about him. And I don't care what you think. Okay, where's my archer? I could longbow. These guys are great knights. Oops. Steel axe. Okay, let me pull out the classic. But let me get the new one. And then, yeah, let's almost kill this guy. But that's just my opinion at the moment. Again, it could absolutely change. It is still really cool what they've done with this. Again, I love a lot of the animations and stuff. Sagitta. This guy's kind of crazy. It's good damage. And there's no crit, so that's nice. Yeah, you should probably be able to finish this guy. Hold on, what's the movement of these guys? Because I kind of want them to just attack him. I think you should be able to take those hits just fine. 32. God, he only has 8 defense. All right, you know what? I may have made an oversight here. 32 attack is a lot of attack. He does have 77 avoid. He's probably fine, especially if I can bring some supports over here. Can I see who he's supported with? No, can you like see supports anywhere? Doesn't look like it. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't know why I looked at that. That was obviously going to be terrible. I could put her in front, but I really want them to attack him. I don't know. This might not be the best idea in the world, but I think it'll be okay. I feel like I should be a little bit more careful. Like, I'm not treating this as an Iron Man, but I also don't want to play like really stupid. But I think he's okay. I think with max support, there's probably like not that good of a chance that he actually dies, but maybe I'm wrong. It's interesting as well that they keep giving me all these like kind of crappier weapons. Like, if this is really the end of like the prologue section, why am I getting all these like kind of weak weapons, you know? Oh, I could have summoned. That probably would have been a good idea. So what's the hit here? 37. He does. I do get 2-shot. It's a crit. Nice. See, there's all these chests too, but like, I don't know. From my perspective, it seems really weird. What am I supposed to do with the chests, right? Like, am I keeping Solum? Is Solum gonna be my lord going forward? Like, again, this is something that I could figure out if I just, like, the person where I took this from, their thread does provide information. So I'm not saying that this is something that's like an oversight on their part. I'm just sort of questioning in general, like, where the game is gonna go from here. So I don't know. I mean, I think we should get those chests just because why not? But I really don't know. Okay, so this guy is effective against my lord. Yeah, you can see his little... Oh no, you actually can't see his little thing. That's weird. But that's pretty scary, which means we're gonna, of course, want him to fight... to not fight my main lord. So I can fight that guy, however. I guess start getting these chests. Lance Reaver, okay. I guess I'll just send them to the convoy. Maybe I get to keep my convoy. That would make some sense, right? Maybe. I would say I get to keep some of these units too, but I don't know. A lot of them, again, don't really seem to have the, like, longevity. I don't know. It's weird. It is weird. Okay, who do we want to lure this guy out with? I guess you're pretty okay, I guess. Sure. Why not? I don't mind slowing up here actually just a touch. I don't really want to let the reinforcements catch up, but I do kind of want to let my dancer catch up, so I don't actually mind, again, kind of slowing up just a little bit here and letting her catch up. Gotta be really careful with Sagitta. She's a beast, but man, she's so frail. I was kind of, in the back of my mind, I was like, is she gonna get one shot here? I don't know. Oh, there's crit there. This guy might actually double me. Okay, no. Corey is like really slow. I guess I could use Corey to lure this guy out. That would be probably okay because he's not effective against me. How fast is he? 12 speed. He does not get way down. 12 speed with me having 7. If I use burst flame, or sorry, if I use flame, I'll have 9, which should be enough to not get doubled. So I think I'm probably going to go that route. There is crit, but a crit won't kill me. So I guess we'll take this. It's interesting. The animation is like a general throwing like a hand axe or something. Okay, we need to heal him. Are you in range now? No. No, it's perfect. So it's 2 up. Okay. I don't think he will die. I don't know that for sure, because I don't know exactly what it's effective against, but I don't think he'll die. God, I really shouldn't be doing this with him, because the first option every time I do one of these chests is is summon, and I'm really afraid that I'm gonna hit that button. In fact, I think I'm gonna take the chest keys away from him, because that's actually making me pretty terrified every time I do it. Yeah, we're good. Actually, I could have even survived the double. This guy does have 67 health. Oh, he does double me. Oh, I didn't I didn't switch to the thing I said I was going to switch to. Well, I'm really glad that he survived that, because I'm stupid. Okay, so he's effective against me, yeah, but I actually can survive if I heal her. So Helen is probably my best approach here as far as killing this guy goes. This guy is very scary. I hope I get her. If I'm gonna get anybody, I hope I get her in the next part, because she's absolutely ridiculous with that with the combination of Kanto, healing, and dancing. It's quite the combo. Her and Uxo and some boots. Uxo and some boots. That's what I really want. Secret book. See, like, should I use that or should I just keep that? I really don't know. It's hard to know. Okay. How strong are these guys? I mean, all I have to do is talk to her. I can do that basically whenever. Sure. We'll wait, obviously, like, at least one more turn, because I want to get the chest, but I can just, like, dance and get Solemn over to the Lord without too much issue here, I think. I mean, it kind of feels like this is going to be climactic, right? And that everyone's going to die, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Wyvern Lord just showed up. That's a bit scary. Swift Soul. See, like, man, I really want to use that, but, like, I don't know if I should. I really want to use it on Uxo. All right, we're just gonna leave everything in the convoy. Who do I have support with? Oh, you? Okay. It's weird that they have support. Maybe not, but like, they're husband and wife, right? How much more can they support than they already have? All right, I think we're just gonna. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, that's right. That's what sages look like. All right, let's get the final chest. See, that's a blue gem. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to keep this stuff, because there's no way. Oh, I can just do it. Okay. Okay. Hello. Oh, okay, we're all here. All right, everyone, I managed to get the girl to stand down. We're all clear now. Solemn, I believe we both know what you intend to do next. What? I'm afraid I don't follow. Do you not? Funny. I thought the Demon King would be a lot more perceptive. Leah, leave this place now. I'll be right behind you. Okay. Oh, bye. That's right, I am the Demon King. What can I do? Or what can you do? You and your band of traitors who have been plotting my death since the start. Solemn, listen. We can work this out. We just need to talk this through. Get away from him, Mick. He isn't your friend, he's a demon. Don't be deceived. Cora, you think that Solemn is heartless? If he were truly such a monster, why would he pretend to be my friend? Surely the Demon King would have no need to make friends. Foolish. Solemn? You truly think I felt something? Ah, give me a break. I've been deceiving you all from the start. Why do you think I trained with you? I need to regain my strength, nothing else. Now, move out of the way so I can throw my lance. Solemn, you couldn't. Mick, I know it's a difficult thing to hear, but you have to listen to reason now. Oh, that's him talking. Yeah, I get it. Solemn, I understand how it is. So long, then. Your axe has served its purpose. I no longer have need of any of you. In the world. What just happened? Sal, go, strike him now. But I can't just... Oh my, you have a sacred tome? That changes things. Magnus. Serator. Lord. So we must defend ourselves against a child this time. The Demon King's generals? I didn't foresee this. You didn't? Sal, this doesn't make any difference. Just go. What foolishness. This combat window is really funny. Oh, that didn't go as planned. Oh, alright, well, shit. What? I couldn't even do anything. You dropped your book, kid, or child. Poor kid, fooled to believe that the book you hold is somehow sacred. A tome is a tome. Corey, you couldn't have believed that such a tome was enough. This was your plan? What? Could such power exist? Get out of there, Sal. Run. But just go. Do you want to die? I'll do the deed of killing the child. Don't trouble yourself, Magnus. I don't want you to have to do such a crime. Don't. Let him go. He's no threat to us. Very well. This isn't good. Tobias, Uxo, make sure everyone can make it out okay. You got that? What about you, Corey? That doesn't matter right now. I have the most magical resistance out of all of us. If anyone's doing this, it's me. Just promise me you'll make it out okay. I promise. Magical resistance, that's a new one. Your bluffing does not end, it would seem. So Corey seems pretty dead. And thus closes Solemn's story. Retroactively. So Solemn was just evil the whole time? Okay. That's kind of weird. Retroactively called the Zeroth Battle of the Lost War, it is looked back on as an unequivocal disaster. Corey, the ever-talented and protective magic user, has gone missing, as has Uxo, his often quiet and glum wife. Perhaps worse still, the tome that was once called sacred by Corey has been taken, now in the enemy's hands. All of the items you have gained thus far have been dumped into the convoy, however. Okay, some particularly powerful items have been removed. Finally, 5,000 gold was removed. Shit. Thus closes Solemn's story, and thus begins a new one. Yes, as the story's curtains fall, another one's opens. 10 years later, the Lost War is finally fully broken out, and thus a star is born, one that will bring an end to the war, and perhaps even more still. So he was just a bad guy? I kind of expect, maybe we'll get more later. I kind of expected there to be more to that. It just seemed kind of like, oh, I was a bad guy the whole time. Lord Dominic, bandits have suddenly attacked the village. We need to stop them. Bandits? Most of my army is off fighting the Demon King. Oh, I would drive them off myself if I weren't so sickly. Curse these old bones for being so weak, to feeble illnesses. Well, what are we to do? Lord, I wish to valiantly ride to the aid of the villages. Garth, I couldn't ask such a thing. You'd be all alone out there. If Garth is able to remain steadfast in his duty, then so shall I. My axe skills is not well off at this moment, but even still, we must stand strong. I kind of suck, but I'll try my best. You as well, Subaru? Even with those numbers. Now, I will go too. Sal? I may not be that strong, but I need to do something. I've been stagnant for too long. I must spring to action. You have my permission to fight. Just come back alive. You are like a son to me. You're also the only person who can take my place. Don't worry, Lord Dominic. I have Subaru and Garth after all. Not to mention my personal bodyguard, Miles. Ah, yes, I sometimes forget that man is still watching over you. He stays quiet and to himself, but he will follow your orders. I'll leave it to you then. As long as you've rested enough, of course. You haven't been sleeping much of late, lost in your studies. Any sleep I have lost, then can't be regained now. Now I must be off. So Sal was the little monk from the first part. Yarhar! That's it, men. Plunder, kill, bleed this land dry. Lord Dominic's land. The citizens look to him as the shining example of how a ruler should operate, always thinking of the people first. Lord Dominic continues to have a good relationship with Lord Larrick, a lord further to the south. Welcome to part 2 of Host of the Dark. You now follow Sal and his journey across Clegane. I probably pronounce that differently every time it comes up, but in this part you'll face stronger foes and tougher maps. However, you'll also have the opportunity to recruit more units. This part also has proper support conversations. Supports build like they do in FE9, but by deployment. I hope you enjoy this part and be on the lookout for familiar faces. First thing we need to do is get to the villages. It looks like those brigands are intent on raiding them. The simple mercs have no interest in it though. Leave it to us. We should be fast enough to save the villagers. Just don't go too slowly, alright, Baru? You're always too careful. I know when it's time to move with haste, Garth. Please don't treat me like a child. Sorry. Anyway, we should probably rely on that Miles guy too. He seems pretty strong. Is he our Jagan? That would be my assumption. Miles told me that we can make use of his skills all we want. He did also say that his glory days were long since past, however. Probably shouldn't lean on him too much. I think that might be a Jagan. Of course, we need to improve ourselves. Now that's decided, let's get moving, shall we? Of course. I think I can lock down a village from here. Okay. Oh, wow. This suddenly feels very different from the previous chapters we did. So we have Malik. Okay, so these guys look a lot weaker. I mean, still pretty strong considering this is like the first chapter basically, but... Oh, Garth is a male Pegasus Knight. That's new. Guess we have Dominic. Okay, I don't care that you have sicknesses coming over to you. I think you'd be helpful. All right, our main character is Saul. Oh, who now is a light runner? Oh, he's way different. Okay, his growths look pretty strong. Although again, with the low HP growth, although 50%'s okay. The Blade of Light, sail only, +5 speed, gives thief vision. That's okay. Improves the unit's growth rates. I guess maybe I should give that to him. I don't know. Then we have Miles. Yeah, Miles is our Jagan. Oh, so Miles get +2 speed. That's kind of cool. He has a 40% speed growth, but he's also a level 10 Great Knight. Okay, all right. This is a little weird and a little bit of a... Okay, so in Fire Emblem 6, for example, Marcus, which is the thing they're trying to do, right? They're trying to make this like a Marcus type character where his glory days are behind him, right? He's like a level 10 Great Knight. He's been in a ton of wars, but his bases are pretty low and his growths are pretty low. Like he can't really do anything. But in that game, Marcus is an old man. I mean, he is. And the same is true to a certain extent for Fire Emblem 7, although he's much younger. This is not an old man. This dude should have like gray hair and a gray beard, right? Like, am I crazy? I feel like this dude should be way older than what he appears here, but whatever. He's our Jagan. He'll be useful, obviously. Then we have Subaru, who has a 50% speed growth, a 40% defense, and a 30% resistance growth. Only 45% HP. The HP growths in this game seem really low, honestly. Only 20% power kind of sucks, but wow, do his bases look good. All right, this guy looks really strong. Then we have Garth. Oh my god, those stats! Okay, yeah, definitely the stats in this game seem quite high, although all the HPs seem kind of mediocre. Oh, you can talk to him? Okay. So we want to get the villagers, obviously. It looks like there's only the 2, which is nice. I guess I'll talk to him. Why not? So, wait a second. What is it, Lord? You forgot your tome again. You need to pay attention. There won't always be people to remind you of such things. I'm aware, Lord Dominic. I will try to be more careful. Okay, well, I'm glad I did that, because that's obviously useful. So it seems like he can use, yeah, swords and light magic. This thing has 10 might and 90 hit. That's actually a really solid amount. All right, we'll get this village. The village is under attack? Then what are you doing here? Instead of making small talk with the villagers, keep them alive. Let me show you how it works. Oh, I think that's a unit. Oh, okay. I hope he's not in a bad situation. This is Regholm. Wait, why is this move? That's weird. So he has a 100% HP growth. Well, I just mentioned HP growths are pretty bad, but this looks pretty good. His growths in general look pretty solid. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He has a Frost Axe, which is unique to him and deals magic damage. That's kind of cool. Okay. It doesn't look amazing, but nice to have another unit on board for sure. Yeah, why don't you whack this guy? Okay, I should probably turn on our animations. That might be good, especially considering how cool the animations are in this game. Yeah, we don't have any healers or anything, so I don't need to do anything off yet. I'm gonna do something really quick on my end. How do you look fighting this? Obviously, we're not gonna fight this. Yeah, you're okay. Definitely seems like the enemies are quite a bit weaker than they were at the end of part 1, which seems like the way that they were gonna approach it, right? Oh, the colors on Subaru are a little funky. He looks a little weird. Okay, I guess. Should I do that? I don't really want to use his axe if I don't have to. So 12 plus 12. God, my hits. Oh, he's on a forest tile. All right, I guess I'll go into. Do you have a vulnerability? You do. Okay, I guess I'll go into this forest tile. I feel like you should probably be okay. Yeah, the colors in Subaru are a little. I don't know, a little blend into each other. He looks a little funky. Okay, very nice. Oh, he's a pirate. No, is that what fighters look like? I don't know. My, it appears that some ruffians have appeared. No matter, I shall vanquish them all in an instant. Now, who's ready? Hello? Welcome? I don't know who this person is. Baria. Who has... Okay, so definitely very offensive oriented. Also 60% HP is kind of cool. Okay, she looks pretty good. It's also with a talent for sewing. Okay, tends to overstep her boundaries on occasion. Okay, well, welcome to the team, new friend. I guess we should start by seeing if this actually connects. It's got a pretty good percent, obviously. Very nice. Yeah, it definitely seems like of the units that we've recruited thus far, she is probably the worst of them, but definitely not a terrible looking unit. But in a game where everybody looks pretty ridiculous. Again, the one thing that does slightly worry me, oh, I forgot to turn on animation, is that, again, like last time, a lot of the units that we got in the late game were just so powerful. But obviously there's no guarantee that that'll happen with this team. Part of why that happened... Or wait, is Garth a woman? Because they seem to have longer hair. So in Fire Emblem, all Pegasus Knights has a young yet talented knight has an idealistic sense of justice and knighthood. Is Garth a boy or a girl? I don't know. I suppose it doesn't matter. But in Fire Emblem, in the like the GBA games and stuff, I think in all of Fire Emblem, I don't think in any Fire Emblem game there is a male what do you call it, Pegasus Knight, because it's always like the females from Ilia or whatever. But I don't know. What, the village is under attack? I mean, there's no reason that in your like fantasy version of Fire Emblem males can't be Pegasus Knights. It's just that's how it works in those games. Thanks for letting me know here. Have something for your troubles. I heard they're pretty rare around these parts. Ooh, thank you. We'll take a hand axe. Now, as for Subaru, he might want to back up a touch. Although, honestly, he can take these hits fairly well, but probably not well enough to want to do this. I was kind of hoping the new character would be a healer. That's the thing about, like, new Fire Emblem. Whenever you start a Fire Emblem game, it's like... fuck it. We'll do it to her. I don't know. Or him. It's all +5. Okay. By the way, with Sal, because obviously, like, Sal looks pretty feminine, I will probably accidentally say her some percentage of the time, so just get that out of the way. And if Garth is a woman, then I'll probably... Although Garth is a male name, so I feel like he's probably not... They're probably not a female, but I don't know. I don't know. I think she survives this, yeah. That animation is just so cool. I'll probably wind up using Baria just because I love the way that like Swordsman animation. Whoa, Miles looks awesome. That's really cool. I mean, he looks a little funky, like it doesn't quite, you know, it doesn't work perfectly, but it is really nice. I feel like I'm being a little too critical on the animations and the color schemes and stuff. It's all great. It's all amazing. Whoever made this obviously put a ton of effort into this, and I really appreciate it. And I'll just say that right now, you know, I'll probably mention this multiple times throughout this, but for any hacks we do on the channel, for the people that create them, you know, I'll critique them as we go, obviously, in my own way, just because, like, that's, you know, that's just something that you do. But, like, seriously, the amount of time and effort that these people put into making these things is, oh, he has Kanto, that's really cool, is amazing, and I really appreciate everyone who does this kind of stuff. Super, super cool. And again, just like last time, I will leave a link in the description to the thread page where I downloaded this, and you can download it yourself if you want to try it. Somebody also mentioned, like, what other hacks that I'd want to try. You know, this series, like I said, is more of a supplemental thing, just when I don't stream at the right times and I just want to record something. So I don't know, like, how much of this I'm going to be doing. Although, to be honest, you know, I've already done as many parts of this as I have of Fire Emblem 8, or Fire Emblem 6, so I guess maybe a decent amount, but yeah, I'm open to do really any hacks. Like I said, to find this one, I just went into Fire Emblem 8, and it was the first one that was there, so I'll probably just wind up going down the list of Fire Emblem 8 hacks and then move on from there. But yeah, if anybody has, like, a specific one they'd like to see, you know, always feel free to mention it, but we'll probably just run down that list and see what we enjoy. As I've said a bunch of times at this point, I'm not nearly as familiar with hacks as I once was. Okay, so he only has 3 defense, which is definitely the most worrying part of his kit, if you will, because he is extremely frail. I guess we'll do something like that. How much defense do you have? 5, 15. Okay, so you can definitely take those hits. Okay, and then we'll just kind of group up for the time being. But yeah. So Sal looks like pretty much just a version of Eliwood, which is cool. I actually always really like the Eliwood animation. It's pretty cool, and I basically never use Eliwood, or if I do, I'm just frustrated at him. So it's nice to be able to use an actual sort of good version of Eliwood. Because our main lord actually looks pretty strong. The fact that he has a unique sword that's like that strong seeming is pretty cool. Can you talk to him? Okay. I thought maybe does anyone have like a special conversation? No. We do have an energy drop right now, which I could give to somebody, but it doesn't really seem like anybody really needs strength. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know. At the moment, I'm not sure who I want to give that to. If I miss, that could actually be really bad. I guess I could just use resonance. Sure, let's see what it looks like. Pretty cool. I like that he uses his sword to do it. That's pretty cool. Try to keep forgetting that he has Kanto. Actually, doing this is probably not a great idea because there is a small chance at a crit here. Does he have Kanto? He does. Who wants to kill? So everyone seems to be about the same level. Actually, wouldn't mind doing it with Subaru. I kind of like Subaru. Subaru seems pretty darn strong. And he seems like a good class. Obviously, he seems a lot less strong when he misses the kill I'm trying to give him, but... okay, so you have 19 attack. How much defense do I have? Should be good. I also like him, although he's a slightly worse class. At this point, obviously, I'm open to training basically everyone we have, though. We'll see who comes up later. I also don't know about promotion items because it seemed like a lot of the promotion items we were getting were pretty random, and I was just kind of giving them to random units. So I'm kind of interested to see exactly what the promotion items look like in this game. Okay. So what do you have? You're just a cavalier, and then you just have a bow. Okay. I should be able to canto. The problem is my hit on the one guy is not that good. I guess we can try it. It might be a little. This might be a little bit sketchy if I miss with the axe fighter, though. I suppose I always have that as a failsafe. So it's not the end of the world. I guess I should probably trade you on too. Not that it matters too much, but hopefully we hit here. Okay, it would have been a little sketchy there had we not hit, but we could have done the failsafe of like using our lord and then picking up our lord or something kind of weird like that and still made it work. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, the HP thing is kind of pointless because he has 100% growth, so it's not exactly cool to see that, but okay, let's do that. We can give another kill to our lord. I like that it gives Sal +5 defense and +5 HP growth, which brings him up to 30% defense, 40% res, and 55% HP, which is still not exactly where I'd like it to be, especially the HP growth, which is a bit low, but definitely a lot better than what we were looking at when we first got him. Now, again, I have no clue who's important for the rest of the game, but given that he has a basically infinite sword that I can spam, I definitely like the idea of focusing on the Lord. I also always kind of feel like, even though in Fire Emblem proper, the Lords tend to be kind of crappy, in hacks, I always kind of feel like the Lords are a little bit better. Kind of just because, like, I feel like the creators tend to like their Lords a little bit more than everybody else, because obviously they chose to make them the Lord in the game. Not that Fire Emblem, you know, the people that make Fire Emblem games don't like their Lords, obviously, but it just, I don't know. They always kind of come out kind of crappy. And that's not even necessarily true, right? A lot of the Lords actually do wind up being quite good, so even from that perspective, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. The point is, giving good items to your Lords and then training your Lords is never a bad thing, even if the Lords aren't actually that good of a character in the game. Okay, 21 minus 5 is death, so we don't love death. That's usually not a good result. I think we're probably gonna go this route. You can probably come over here, to be honest. It also said be on the lookout for familiar faces, and it seemed like none of the people necessarily died. Is there a church up there? It gives 90 avoid. Do you think we get something if we go in that church? I didn't even think about that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want to put Sal in the church right now. Maybe not Sal, maybe somebody else. I don't know. Can we visit the church with somebody? I'm gonna have Garth pick up Sal. This might be a total waste of time, but I just noticed that church. And now I really want to put somebody on it. Okay, why don't you come over and fight me? You have probably a lance. Just sort of pick people off. I'm curious if there's gonna be reinforcements in this chapter. It is only chapter 1. A lot of times you won't see reinforcements on a chapter this early, but you never know. It's interesting that there's the other player there. I think that's probably just more a hint of who that guy is than him actually like being useful in the chapter, because obviously he's done, you know, nothing for us thus far. That's a crit. I think she probably winds up killing here. Yeah, that's fine. God, the swordsman swordswoman like animation is so cool. Really awesome. HP and defense. Okay. I like that. Sign me up for more of that. Here, if you want to come over and attack me, that's fine. Fine with me. Got some time to kill anyways, because I do want to go visit that church. See what they have to say. I will say the, like, extremely hot pink of his armor, or whatever you want to describe that color as, I guess, is a little jarring. I'm not sure that makes the most sense in the world for, like, a knight. But, you know, whatever. Can I visit? No. Does anything happen if I... Do I heal, maybe? Okay, I do heal. What if I wait on it? I got a Shine Spark. Effective against cavalry. Oh, so I did get something. Alright, I'll take that. Effective against cavalry is pretty nice. No complaints here. What does the boss have exactly? Probably a hand axe, right? Yeah, that would make sense. He also has a chest key, which is a bit random, but you know. How do we look fighting you? Not great. That's pretty good, although I'll have to actually survive a hit. I think my main lord will probably be able to, excuse me, do something. But I probably need to heal him. Actually quite good. Can I heal? Vulnerary's 15, I think, right? Or wait, do I only have 19 health in total? Oh no, I have 20. Okay, that'll work. That works for me. Well, fiddle my D. Well, fiddle my D. Looks like we have ourselves a hero. Taste my axe, landlubber. Well, fiddle my D. Now, like, I don't want to fiddle your D. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'd rather just not. I'd rather not do that, if I'm being honest. So you've beaten me. You shall never know rest. Wait, what? Again. What? Are you immortal, Malik? What are you trying to imply? There's more to Malik than meets the eye. Lord Dominic, the bandits have been successfully routed. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Sal. Sir Sal. Miles, what is it? There's an army rushing toward us. They're quite well equipped, too. This may be a losing battle. So the Demon King's influence makes its way even here. Lord Dominic, what does the Demon King have to do with this? I thought he was taking a defensive position. That was a lie. He went on the offensive ever since the events that transpired on that island. I apologize for deceiving you. I just knew full well you would rush straight into your death. Oh my God, I think my beard is like tickling my nose right now, and it's quite annoying. I can't allow you to do that, not now. It's alright now, Lord Dominic, I can protect you. Sal, here. What, a satchel of gold? What is this for? There's a village to the south. There you can find a guild for mercenaries. Find one that can protect you and be vigilant. When you come back, chances are you'll be the one who will govern this area. What are you saying, Lord Dominic? I can fight. I don't want to run away. Not now, I can't. Please, let me face them. I'll save you. I leave you my two knights, Subaru and Garth. You also have Miles to watch over you. You'll be alright. Also, that random fighter and swordswoman who joined. I need me to worry about you. You've grown so much. Now go, Miles. Take the boy and get away from here. It's not skipping the text anymore, which makes me think that it did fix the problem. So I think it was me in the first place that was messing up the text, which is not great. But... right away, sir. I apologize, Sal. I fully acknowledge that I am supposed to follow your orders, however. I also need to keep you safe. Forgive me for this. Lord Dominic. Got 5,000 gold, though. It's not terrible. Oh, I think Lord Dominic's about to get, shit on. Oh my God, what is going on with these two? I presume you are the leaders of this army. Yes, that is correct. I am Hendrik. This is my partner, Kristoff. By the orders of the Demon King's soul, we shall now hold control over this area. So this is the end then. So soon as well. No. That is incorrect. If you cooperate with us, we will spare you and the villagers. We simply need to recall your troops. Do not force violence upon us. Despite your viewpoint of our kind, we don't find such ways enjoyable. It's a weird noise. If I do that, yes, the main force fighting my liege will be weakened. This is precisely why we need to recall them. This is the best possible solution. As I just said, please do not make this difficult. How far must this demon king go? Now he's doing something so cowardly? You're wrong, Kristoff. This is a way to end this war peacefully. Didn't he cause the war in the first place? If you have no army, you'll have to surrender. Does this sound cowardly to you? A move to prevent bloodshed? Regardless of your reasoning, I will not relent. Kill me if you need to. I will not aid the Demon King. Such audacity. You have no reason to deny us. Everything about this situation is with... Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. We leave now, Hendrik. Kristoff, we have a duty to fulfill. We must limit our opponent's forces. It is clear that our breath is wasted on this man. Let us be off without killing. I know how much you dislike it. Do you believe our liege would want us to kill relentlessly? No, we're meant to use such words as mere leverage. Very well. If you believe it to be our best option, then let us be off. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that didn't... Excuse me, I would like you to remove your forces from the front line. No, I don't want to do that. All right, well, at least we tried. We'll take a break here. Did they expect him to just say yes? I mean, what was that about? It won't be for long. We don't know. We don't yet know if we're being chased. All right. I know you must not be feeling the best after what happened. I still must encourage you to remain strong. I know that you're able to. Sal, don't. Sal, get down. Somebody's coming this way from the forest. What, already? It was quite rude of you to leave me behind like that. Oh, wait, why did we leave her behind? She helped us. I was nearly seen by those soldiers. Sorry, but who are you? The nerve of you. I am Barya, the one and only swordswoman who oh so bravely risked her life to aid you. Oh, I do think I recall seeing someone fight the bandits. What do you mean? Well, she was with us, you idiot. What business do you have? You needn't worry, I'm not here seeking payment. I wish to travel with you, simply put. I wish to learn more of the world, you see. I also understand that you will be fighting the Demon King. I wish to stand help on the front. War is far too ugly for this wonderful world. War is far too ugly for this wonderful... Okay. Well, I am not one to complain about new allies. Welcome aboard, Barya. Would you like, oh shoot, me to buy you a meal once we arrive at the next town over as thanks? Oh, that won't be necessary, thank you. I was a mercenary for a time, so I'm well attuned to traveling life. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me if this is a bit presumptuous, but how you dress, it indicated to me that you are of high status. Oh, I'm actually a bit flattered. I hem those clothes myself. I'm glad someone thinks them to be special. Here, try one of these scarves. Colors don't fit me too well, but I think they'll look brilliant on one with your colors. On one with your colors. Okay. That you, little brother? How's it going, Sal? It's been a while. Regholm, it certainly has been. What are you doing all the way out here? What? He also helped us. Is Sal blind? Somebody needs to get her some glasses. I could be saying the same to you. You were never the adventurous type. I've been looking for Uxo and that dastard Cory. You have any idea where they are? Oh, is he the guy at the beginning who, he's Sal's brother. Yeah, you were traveling with them all those years after all, after all. No, I don't. Well, you're gonna be traveling a bit, yeah? Let me come with you. I've gotten good at fighting with an axe. Well, I suppose it can't hurt. Just be sure to not cause trouble. What's this, I suppose? You were quick to let your lady friend come along. Why not your own brother? What? How long were you just hiding out in the bushes? Why was he hiding out in the bushes at all? Okay, again, I think we need to talk about what you're seeing on the battlefield, because these people were right next to you for a lot of that fight. Enough to know you're not good with the ladies, little brother. Someone ought to teach you how to be a little more confident. Guess I'll have to. I said that because I know you're one for trouble. Case in point. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I would have probably not have those two characters recruited on the first chapter and just have them like maybe the girl makes sense that Sal didn't notice her, but the fact that Sal didn't notice his own brother fighting alongside him doesn't seem to make the most sense in the world. I probably would have just not had him recruited until the next chapter, because that's a little weird. Welcome back, sire. Thank you. I suppose the other generals have all departed. That is correct. They should be back by the day's end. If they are not finished by then, you may call them back regardless. Also, by the way, I want to point out, whatever those two characters we kept cutting to in the first part were, we never got an explanation on them. We just kept cutting to them for some reason. There are important matters to discuss. I would like everyone to be present for that. Very well, it shall be done. Tell me, what of Mick and Max's progress against our forces? As of now, they are still trying to break through the phantoms. We are using our summoners to keep them back as you instructed. We have not yet located the others who you've spoken of. Let us keep things the way they are, at the very least. Remember, ensure we do not send our main forces their way. If I may speak openly, sir, do as you wish. What is your goal with this? This is the first time we're going on the offensive since that day. Why the sudden change? I knew that you'd ask, always so observant. To put simply, we've come too far and have killed too many to simply go on the defensive now. Once I gain control of the continent, peace will finally be achieved. For not just us demons, but the rest of Clegane as well. We must end this war as quickly as possible for everyone's good. Admirable goal, sir. I thank you for informing me. Think nothing of it, Senator. I trust that you will not speak of my motives without permission. I know you too well to fear that. Wait, to fear that? To fear that, yeah. Now, in return, may I ask a question of you? You didn't ask. I shall answer any question you present to me. Very well. Tell me, what would you do if you needed to protect a friend from your enemies? Say, Magnus were to be caught in a bind without his knowledge. What would you do? What actions would you take? In that event, I would keep them at a distance. Even if it meant making them hate me, I would protect them. Wait, if you needed... What was his question? If you needed to protect someone, what would you do? And then he said, I would keep them at a distance? Something you hold dear, you must be prepared to give things. Okay, perhaps you're right. Thank you, Senator. I feel much the same way. I think I missed something in that dialogue. Oh, apologies, sir. I had forgotten something important. Ilya was looking for you. She said, I can't deal with teaching her anymore. Please help me at least a bit. I can't imagine what she means or who she's referring to. Haha, worry not, Senator. It's nothing major. I'm gonna be quite busy from now on. You as well. Senator, send Austin to help Ilya with her task. It will be done, Lord. May I ask for an explanation? Leah wants to learn about probability. Oh god, she wants to learn about probability? Austin, something, who brought this... Wait, Austin was the one who brought this on from his games, it would seem. I see. What the fuck? What is going on over there in the demon realm? Oh. But that was weird. Did I just skip something? Why did it just cut from a bridge to here? We've returned, sire. So you have. I assume such swiftness means you have failed in your mission. That is correct. My deepest apologies, sir. Kristoff deemed it better to leave than to resort to violence against non-combatants. Incompetent traitor! Magnus. Hold for... Oh my goodness, what is happening? Oh my god! Whoa, Magnus has 5 stabs! Alright, well, that guy's... Oh no, he's not dead. Dude, that was pretty dope. He's the sun god's wrath. Hendrik. That's quite enough, Magnus. Yes, sir, I apologize. You are dismissed, Magnus. Guard the castle entrance until the sun is set. That will give you time you need to reflect. Yes, sir. My apologies for Magnus's aggression. I tried to keep him on a leash. A short one at that. His temper has improved, granted, but even still. Don't trouble yourself over it, sir. It's just a scratch. Nonsense. Get yourself patched up once you are dismissed. Thank you, sir. Shouldn't we do something about that guy? I mean, he just tried to murder somebody. That's pretty fucked up. Now then, I believe the best course of action here, from here, is to reassign you. It's clear that your previous role was ill-fitting of your morals. Tell me, did you see a group of people, soldiers perhaps, flee the castle? We did, sir. We saw a small group led by a blue-haired rider carrying a man with long black hair. These individuals are likely the heir to the current lord and his knight. The man with black hair was notable his swordplay and light magic. I see. It's a shot in the dark, but it's very much a possibility. You are to trail that group. Don't allow yourselves to be seen unless the group puts one of your commanders in danger. I sent agents to the mercenary town to the east of the domain to block off access. If I'm correct to assume their course, that group should be heading their way. Understood. I have to ask, sir, why must we watch them? They don't seem to pose a threat. They may be our lead to both the Fire Emblem and the Vanguard brand. Fire Emblem? We were told only 2 of each were destroyed last war. That's because the information on those relics was purposefully hidden. I came upon evidence of their continued existence by chance. Call it a certain connection to their creator that they did not know of. If that group leads us to the relics, steal them and bring them back here. Austin will use the brand and Ilya the emblem. What was it? The Vanguard brand? Understood. If that is all, then we'll be off. Come, Kristoff. Kristoff? If I may, sire, what are your orders if we were to be found? Kristoff, we've been dismissed. This is a direct denial of orders. I will now not allow ourselves to be put on a suicide mission, Hendrix. I would rather be speared through here and now if for your safety. You know that is an impossibility, Kristoff. His Majesty would never do such a thing as to leave us to die. That's quite enough, both of you. It's a valid question. I understand the worry in such mission. This dialogue is there's a lot of it. If you were to be put in mortal danger, I would come to rescue you myself. Father, you mustn't. One of us can go if they're in danger. For once, I agree with my sister. Going yourself would just be too risky, even with your superior strength. If you were to die, we would all follow. You wouldn't say something such as that without reasoning. Austin, your thoughts? Oh god, we're gonna get everyone's thoughts now. Well, let us put this into perspective. Your value is weighed far more than any of us even combined. As you are what holds our forces together morally and what hold us together physically. Losing you would be too large of a blow to risk on such a gambit. Very well, I trust your judgment. Servitor. Lord, you are to check on the 2 once a day to ensure their safety. In addition, you'll deliver any messages I may have to them. If there is an emergency, you are to notify us immediately. We will decide the best course of action on your return. Understood. There, is that an adequate enough protection? Yes, that is more than enough. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ, I don't care. Oh, man, whatever. Shoot, I just skipped that. I understand the need for sleep, but this is serious. How can they sleep so soundly? Hello, Fidem. Oh, it's Fidem. Do you really believe it was a good idea to avoid Lorec's crew? I mean, they pay well, so why not? We'd probably just be sent to the rear anyway. Yep, trust me, Seji. Wait, is that Sajita? Does that look like Sajita? I don't know. We don't want to involve ourselves with this war. We just need to keep on going with the merc work until, hey, aren't you, do you mean me? Yeah, aren't you that Sal kid? Yes, that would be me, but who are you? Forgotten us already, have you? This is very wordy. I think maybe it's just because it's really late for me and I'm really tired, but this is really wordy. There's a lot. Okay, anyways, Fidem, don't be so rude. We weren't that involved back then. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Anyway, what are you doing around here, kid? Currently, I'm looking to hire some mercenaries. From there, I'm not positive. I'll have to consult my personal guard. Oh, excuse me, Miles. You won't be finding any mercs around here. Lord Lorec hired all of them. Really? That's a shame. I'll have to look elsewhere then. Well, good morning to you, Sal. I see you've acquired mercenaries. Varia, where the hell have you been? It's been 2 years. What happened to you? We thought you died. Wait, what's going on exactly? Were you guys comrades at one point or another? Damn right we were. She was one of our work partners. One day, 2 years ago, she just vanished. No warning whatsoever. I can explain myself. We're relieved to see you're okay, Varia, but we want to know what happened. Well, as you know, I don't have a good memory in any sense. So Lord Larik hired me for a quick job, something I could get done in a day. After showing off my skills, he gave me the opportunity of being a personal guard. I intended to write a note, but you just forgot to... Well, I can't say I'm very surprised. It's good to see you're okay. At least Barya. Now then, you're looking for some... I feel like all these plot points keep coming up and then they're just pointless. So she was just a personal guard for 2 years? How riveting. You're looking for some mercs, right, Sal? Attention everyone, the Demon King's forces have been spotted. All who can fight follow me. All who can't, find somewhere safe. So, we need to hurry and wake the others. We can't just stand by. Agreed, let's make haste. Hey, are you two really forgetting about us? It's rude to ignore others, you know? Right. We'll talk later. For now, we need to take care of this. Not that, we're saying we're gonna help you. Really? We haven't even worked out a price yet. Come on, Sal, surely you can't be so dense. They're not gonna be hired swords, they're simply just gonna aid us. Alright, enough talk, we need to get prepared. We're on it. Oh, finally some gameplay. I think maybe doing these recordings really late at night, like I keep doing it, is maybe not the best idea. Because when this stuff gets wordy, I start to zone out quite a bit. I'm a little more tired than I thought. What have we been going for, like an hour? We'll do like one more chapter, maybe. I should probably stop right now, but... Okay, anyways, we got Sujita. Does that look... I can't remember what Sujita looked like in the first... That probably looks like her. I don't know. She's a bow knight now with much better looking growths, to be honest. Also, bow knight's just a much better class. Does she have 11 resistance? She actually looks kind of nuts, if I'm being honest. And then Fidem, who's a thief now, with a hunting dagger. Effective against cavalry units. Okay, that's pretty cool. He has 16 speed. That's a lot of speed. Wow, 35 defense and 60 HP is actually kind of cool. Can I bring everybody? I can. Well, we like that even more. Okay, so what's going on in this chapter? We got a boat out here. This is a ballista boat. Oh, wow. I think Fire Emblem 8's the only game with ballista boats. This is also a Fog of War chapter, which is pretty terrifying, if I'm being honest. There's a chest down there. So it seems like Garth is going to have to get our chest key. Oh, we get to keep all the stuff. That's right. So I actually have a bunch of stuff in my convoy. We also have the Swift Soul, which I think I'm just going to give to our Lord. Now, this might be a better idea to wait for this. Oh, it only gives 1? Okay. Does that mean that he has 6 + 1 movement, or 5 + 1 and it equals 6? No, it's probably 6 + 1. Okay. I could wait until we re-recruit the dancer, but okay. So I probably have some good axes for you. Oh yeah, sword reaver, dragon axe, maybe. Who knows? That could be useful. I'm gonna hold on to the energy drop for now. I don't really know who I'm gonna give that to. A lance reaver might be good on you. Fidem, maybe like this, and then a thief's knife. I don't know. Do I have any cool bows for you? I have a longbow. It's perfect. Miles, probably good. I think I probably have some. Yeah, just take an iron axe, I guess. Okay, well that's looking pretty good. I'll save. The problem is, like, I could maybe go out and kill this boat, but that could put Garth in another boat's range, which would be pretty scary. But maybe we just have to risk that. Oh, didn't it say that somebody has the vision of a thief? Well, he is a thief, so he'll have better vision. Let's put him down here. Okay, I don't see another boat, so maybe there isn't. It said you have the vision of a thief, right? Gives thief vision, yeah. It's interesting. Okay, let's just run it, I guess. What's the worst that could happen? All troops move in. Remember, we're here to inhibit, not to kill. Only kill the soldiers. No innocents will be harmed. Fog will be troublesome. There's no reason to be so worried, Beru. We just gotta reach the enemy before they reach us, yeah? My eye is well trained to see the fog. I still can't see that far, but it should be enough. Even still, we shouldn't rush into things. Don't go too far on land, Garth. There could be enemy archers waiting to ambush you. Oh right, archers. Sorry about that, Sujita. I should probably stick to the water then. Honestly, you can be so troublesome at times, Garth. Hey, don't blame me for my steed, Beru. I can still be helpful on the water. There will probably be ships around I can scout out. Well then, let's hop to it. I just need to beat the enemy commander. That will sow enough discord in the fog that the enemy will have to retreat. Good thinking, Seji. They're probably over there at the far end. Let's check it out. A small town under the reign of Lord Dominic. While mainly occupied by mercenaries, it is now a barren and dreary place with very few inhabitants. 2 fleets are hidden in the fog. If you can pinpoint their location, you'll be able to take them out. The ballista do small amounts of damage. Ignore if wished. Reinforcements will appear from the starting point and forts. Be careful, but be quick. Fidem is now a thief. Thieves can promote with the Master Seal. As expected, thieves require lockpicks while rogues don't. Lockpicks are infinite use, making them their only drawback. They take up an inventory slot. There are many optional rewards that require a thief. There will never be a point where thieves will be mandatory. Not every thief recruited will have a lockpick. Be careful not to lose your current lockpick. Fidem gets a 3rd tier promotion in chapter 20. If Fidem is dead, he will revive at level 17 and will promote then. What? Holy shit. This game really tells you a lot. Oh my god. Oh wow. I thought you... How much defense does this thing have? Apparently a lot. Okay, so it only has 11 attacks, so I guess I'll just have you slowly kill it. Sure. I guess I want to get that village, so we'll start there. We kill this guy maybe? Sounds pretty good to me. That was a lot of information. He gets a 3rd tier promotion at chapter 20. Given his bases, that's going to be some really high stats. That must mean that he has something important to do with the story, or I don't know, something. Really worried about Sal not getting any bulk. You can get all the strength and speed you want, but if you don't have the bulk to back it up, it's going to be pretty tough to use you. But we'll make do. Maybe I'll get some Seraphobes or something that I can give to him. We have the member card, which is kind of funny. I have no clue where to use that, obviously. But it's nice to have, I suppose. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Although it seems like it's pretty tough to come by hand axes. So I should maybe be a little bit more careful with them, but... It's a good level up. Again, I really like Sabaru. Sabaros? Whatever his name is. Can you kill? I guess I should have checked this before I did all that. Yeah, we're good. I should probably turn on her animation. Also, Fidem. I guess we can just go full on until I get a healer that I want to turn off, or do map only, I should say. Let's move up the thief for starters. Okay. I guess a torch, I'm assuming I can steal. How much constitution do you have? You must have a bunch. 12, okay. I believe the reason that the move is like that is because, well, I don't know, because HP is also, I don't know. Oh, there's a mercenary up there. We still don't have a healer, which is kind of unfortunate. Thief animation is very interesting. It doesn't look very comfortable to be as low as he is. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the other ship's out there somewhere. Interesting. I do want to get this chest, but I didn't give the chest key to Garth. I really should have. Definitely an oversight on my part. Do any of you have torches? Seem that way. No. But this guy doesn't. He doesn't move, which I'm probably going to wind up stealing his. It's really interesting to me that... Ooh, yikes. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I love you, Sajita. You do great work. That it shows a lot more information than most Fire Emblem games do. And I wonder if this is just a thing that most of these games have, but the fact that you can see that this guy doesn't move beyond that far is really interesting. It's really cool and obviously extremely beneficial for me, given how useful it is to have that information. But yeah, very interesting. It'll also be interesting. One of the things I haven't talked about is the fact that we are doing this on hard mode, which obviously for the first part of the game was pretty difficult at times, but wasn't too bad all the way around. But it'll be really interesting to see how hard it gets. I'm thinking on these ROM hacks, I may want to stick to more like normal mode, just because I think hard mode might be pretty difficult. But I do enjoy playing these games on hard. Obviously, we are not doing this. We are not doing these as Iron Mans, so it's not like we just flat out lose our progress, which is really nice because I am trying to experience the story. So but yes, I am interested to see just how difficult this game gets in the long run. Again, I'll probably stick to what I've been doing, which is if a character dies, I probably won't reset, and then if our Lord dies, obviously if we get a game over, we'll reset, something along those lines. I think I like that approach. Obviously, we have to be a little bit careful with it because I don't want to get into an unwinnable situation where it's just too far gone. Like, I don't want to lose our best character. How much attack? I have 3 defense. It's 11 attack. Still need to be a little bit careful here. How much defense? See, I have 8, so that's probably a lot better. Let's do this. I don't really want to use this elixir here, but I don't want him to die either. A little bit worried about my main lord here. Let's visit this village. What? The town's under attack. Well, then we must spring into action. I trust you'll back us up, correct? Oh, they dropped something. I got a sword reaver and some new friends. Okay. Cool. Didn't expect that, but no complaints here. That is helpful. Okay, I see these guys look pretty weak. Fidem will stab him with the best of them. Yeah, I really should have given, and we can still do it, obviously. It's not like I can't get that chest, but I really should have given. My plan was kind of to kill the boat and then pick up Fidem and bring Fidem over there so that I didn't have to use a lockpick, but obviously, like, I didn't think that it would take so long to kill the boat. That was my problem. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, hello. I guess I got a red gem. So I'll kill this, and then next turn I'll trade on to the, I'll trade for the lockpick, or the chest key. So Fidem, go down here because I want to get that chest, obviously. So here's the boat. Okay. I wonder if I can actually longbow it, potentially. Oh my god, how much defense does this guy have? 15! Okay. Maybe I need magic for this. I actually have magic in the frost axe. Yeah, so why don't you just whack this guy a little bit, and then we can kill with the frost axe. I kind of want to steal the one thing, no, but I also want to let my green units get by because I want to actually let them do stuff. Let's finish these guys off too. Oh my god. You know, Bray, you kind of suck. Sure, whack this guy. My damage output is not exceptional. Except my main lord. My main lord has some really strong damage output. Okay, I should be able to make this work. I think if you go, you kill here. Can you kill there, maybe? I don't really want, I'd rather not take a 70, though. Let's do this. Maybe, you know what? I keep talking about defense, but given how strong the enemies are, like, their stats, maybe a little bit of offense isn't the worst idea. Like, maybe this character's not as bad as I first thought. Okay, that's why I didn't want to rely on that, but we should still be okay. I mean, you can't really attack anybody of importance. Yeah, I think I'll just kill this guy. The thing is, torches are useful, but given that I have a literal thief and a person who I can basically make into a thief or thief vision, means that I don't know that getting this torch is like the most vital thing in the world. And again, I want the green units to be able to move on their own. That was not a great level up, but you know, what are you gonna do? That's a pretty awkward looking combat. Yeah, that's just never gonna work out for that guy. Okay. Is that a crit? Nice. I'm assuming there's no skills in this game. Okay, that's good. I was slightly worried that like enough people would be able to attack the one guy to kill him, but it looks like we're okay. God, it's so annoying that he survived because now, okay, this is a good crit because at least the soldier will move on now. I was gonna say it was gonna be really annoying because all these green units were gonna attack the mercenary, but oh, this guy just didn't. Okay, I don't know why he went nowhere, but all right. So you're gonna grab a chest key, and then you're gonna head down here, and then I guess I could just kill this guy. I'm slightly worried because he only has 12 health currently. I guess I could do this first to get really good vision. Halberd, sure. Okay, I have a mage over here. Yeah, this ballista. I guess I could attack it. I could actually kill it because you can canto. Yeah. Why don't we just kill it? Not having to deal with this would be really nice. That's unfortunate, but. And then actually, can you do it? Yeah, that works. All right, well, we love that. So I guess you go here. Why don't you, I really should have given him an axe. Why don't you take his iron axe and go like here, and then you just stay here. Is there anything cool here that I want? I can buy a light brand, a blood blade. Wait, well, I don't even know what it is. That drains HP. Okay. Like drains the opponent's HP? It must be, right? Sure, give me one of those, I guess. It's interesting. A light brand. We also have a devil axe. A killer ballista. I guess we're eventually gonna get somebody who can use that. I guess give me a light brand. I mean, light brands are cool. I don't know. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. All right, well, it seems like it's actually safe to do this. I guess if I miss, this is kind of bad. Okay. So Sal might die then, right? 17. Oh, yeah. I have 36 avoid. Okay, well, that was a really unfortunate miss. That sucks. God, that sucks. All right, we can do this fast. We can do this fast. Oh, that's a bummer. I should have done that to begin with. That's an 81% we missed. That sucks. Oh well. I should have just done that to begin with to see what it would have looked like. That's a bummer. I think I saved, right? Oh, there's one more thing. We should give Garth obviously the chest key, so I don't have to do that again. But other than that, we should be good. Oh, also, yeah, I guess if Brunya, I guess I should do that. Okay, should be good other than that. Okay, so everything else we did is probably fine. So I don't think I did this the first time, but you can kill here. Yeah, I should have done that to begin with, but I wanted to get the vision from the thief. I did realize that it was like 81%, but I just kind of figured, I don't know, I just kind of figured that 81 would be enough. But obviously it was not. Oh, I really should have gotten that vision before I did that, huh? What can you do to him? God, yeah, my damage output is... Well, this guy is on a fort, to be fair, but my damage output is not amazing. That was a good level up. I think that was better than the one we got last time, so... In that sense, we're improving. Is he dangerous? He's not exactly the strongest person in the world. Can you fight this guy? Oh, it gives me weapon triangle. Sure, that looks pretty good. Wait, does he deal more... Hold on. Did he deal more damage to me when I switched to the Steelix? No, that doesn't make any sense. I must have saw that wrong. Nice. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what I saw. I want to kill that guy. Oh, you can't get there? Okay, that'll have to do. I don't know why, but the hit rates have seemed like not necessarily bad, but it seems like a lot of high hits have missed. I don't really know. Oh, you could just kill on your own? Yeah, I probably didn't need to do this. I don't really know what that means. Like, I don't think, I guess if I go here, I should probably be good to see it. Yeah, I just want to start wailing on the boat. Okay, should be good. Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like there was also a pretty reasonable percentage that missed in the other chapter too. That was kind of important. And then we had this 81% miss. Wow, Fidem is a beast. He's a little weak. Well, you want to attack Regholm? Okay, it's probably just because he can't target the main lord. Oh, I guess both of them can attack. All right, so healing's nice. Oh, I got some in my eye. Okay, can we hit this guy? Just with it. Okay, that works. Just decent damage. Okay, maybe doing this chapter wasn't the best idea. I'm sorry if my commentary is a little less enthused than it is sometimes. I am enjoying this game. I'm really tired. It's just like suddenly hit me. We'll be all right. We'll get through it. Keep whacking this guy. I want to kill this guy. That would be a good idea, I think. That sounds pretty good. I like Subaru. I keep saying this, but I like Subaru. I want to kind of focus on Subaru. I think he's going to turn into a pretty darn strong unit. He seems to have all the things I want out of a unit. And by that I mean he seems to have really good every stat, which seems like a pretty good unit. Pretty good place to be for a unit. I like when units have every stat, good in every stat. It's usually a good approach. Okay, this should be good. Somebody should visit that village. So then, can you kill here? Oh, I thought you could. Well, I'm just blind apparently. It's actually fine probably. Let's just make sure we kill all these units. Yeah, why don't you move up? And then you kill this guy. Yes. It's cool animation. Can you kill this guy? Not even remotely close. Can you kill this guy? Wow. Again, Sal is a beast. Oh, now we hit an 80% and we crit. Oh, I see how it is. Couldn't do that last time when I needed it, but I am happy. Alright, finish this guy. We'll get the reinforcements next turn, I guess. Kind of wish I could have made it so that I got the reinforcements this turn. That probably would have been a good idea. But as long as we get him at some point, it should be okay. Is she in danger of dying because both boats can hit her? Fuck. No, we're okay. They're really weak. They're really weak. Okay, that's fine. It's not great, obviously, but I don't think I get doubled. And then you can only attack him, which is again fine. I missed the other Jagged. I missed the what's his face. He was really strong. This Jagged's pretty weak. All right, so I'd love to kill that boat. That's kind of why I moved her up, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So I'm gonna finish this guy. Get my level. It's a good level up. Go over by the chest. No. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're gonna be able to do it this turn, but that's okay. I could actually steal the torch because I'm gonna be able to kill this turn. I guess I may as well. I mean, why not, right? You know what? This is actually, it's. Hey, Sal, mind if I ask you a question? Oh, hello, Fidem. What do you want to ask? I'm curious as to why you decided to learn swordplay. You were just a gloomy little mage when I last saw you. Oh, that. To be honest, it was kind of arbitrary. Arbitrary? You mean you did it for no reason at all? Well, I guess I learned in order to feel more like I had control over my life. After the events at the temple, I didn't really have anywhere to go. Hold on, didn't your brother and father live in that little shack? They did at one point. My father passed on while I was away, and Regholm left home. Our area didn't see much restoration, so I could only stay in the area for so long. And that's when Lord Dominic found you, yeah? Yeah, Lord Dominic provided me with shelter and food. I was shown a great kindness due to nothing but luck. I wondered back then, where would I be, where would I have been if not for Dominic? Because of that, I suppose I took up the sword. Did magic not fill that same role? I didn't really choose to use light magic. I decided to take up magic after meeting Corey. I wasn't even ever able to use earth magic, however, no matter how similar light magic is to earth magic. I picked up a sword because it was something I chose for myself. Hey, you're really something else, you know that? How so? You never really seen someone just pick up a weapon arbitrarily, and even then, it's even more surprising you stuck with it. I can be quite stubborn when I want to be for them. Oh, we all know that. What's that supposed to mean? What? Wait, he picked up the sword arbitrarily, but he did it because he couldn't learn earth magic and because he wanted to take more control over his own life. So he did it for no reason, but then had a reason. Maybe I just failed to understand what I just read, but I don't think that makes much sense. Whatever, I don't know. I'm tired. something. Let's move on with the game. Also, I like that Fidem was like Sal was like, I'm really stubborn, and he was like, oh, we all know that you're stubborn, but do we? Like, is that a trait that Sal has ever shown to anyone? Thus far, we know almost nothing about Sal, right? Like, he was an extremely unimportant character in the first part of the game, who was just kind of there. Actually, the only thing that Sal did in the first part of the game was complain that we didn't look for more diplomatic solutions to fights, even though he wasn't looking for diplomatic solutions to fights. And then he tried to beat the final boss, I guess, and failed. That's what we know about Sal. So I don't really know why Fidem would act like it's normal for him to be stubborn, but I don't know. Maybe I missed some characterization somewhere. Oh, we all know how stubborn you can be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. I feel like I'm being really harsh on the story, but we already read this. Hello, boys. I already have a sword reaver, so that need a convoy. I don't know. Again, I'll keep saying this, but I do feel like I'm being pretty mean when it comes to the story in particular. Like, again, you know, the person that made this, if they ever watch this, I appreciate everything you did. Part of it's that I'm just really tired right now, and you know, if I was reading anything, I'd probably have a hard time. But yeah, I don't know. I give my opinion. That's all I can do, right? Whatever. Oh, excuse me. Apparently, I gotta not do this quite this late at night, or I gotta stop a little bit sooner. I was really hoping to do this for 2 hours, and it looks like this part's gonna be about 2 hours, but yeah, definitely the tiredness has hit me a bit. Anyways, let's kill this boat. See, Sal, see what it looks like when you don't miss. It's actually pretty sweet. People don't die, and things look pretty good. I guess I'll just keep using that silver lance. We still have 21 health left. 2 vulnerary? Yes. I'd rather use that than an elixir. You also have a vulnerary. Yeah, we'll use that. Can you move up a little bit? Do I want to do these armories? I know last time I actually did. What do we have in the vendor? Morning light. Another one of these would be useful, I think. We have heals, and I don't have anyone that can use them anyways. I could buy a torch, but again, I don't think that's that useful. I could buy chest keys. Don't know if that's that useful. It's really hard to know what I will need later. I want to buy this blood blade just because it seems really weird. I don't know about the light brand. We could probably hold off on the light brand for now. Yeah, I want to use the silver lance. We do need to start actually dealing some good chip damage. It'd be kind of cool if the green units went up to the north while we went through the middle, because that way they wouldn't kind of get intercepted by me and we get really clogged up there. Oh man. Seems like that's what they're doing, which is, yeah, pretty good. Except that guy, he doesn't seem to know what he's doing, but that's okay. Who wants this kill? Because I'll probably open this chest. The halberd, that's right. I guess you can have it. I don't know. Whatever. Sure. Hopefully you hit. Love to see it. Regholm. We got a red gem. You can also, I believe there's an armory at the base, or at least it had the armory icon. So I'm assuming some of the more minor stuff, like, you know, heals and basic light magic, I can probably buy. So maybe I shouldn't be too worried about that stuff. Okay. Yeah, whack this guy. And then back up a little bit, and then I'm gonna Sword Reaver you. I don't know who moves first. I don't know if I should like keep the Sword Reaver equipped. Can Subaru Kanto? I guess it doesn't matter. He needs to be the guy here. He can. I'll trade you on to just like an axe. I don't know who moves first of the units that are there, but if it's not the mercenary, we want the axe, obviously. Oh, it seems like the mercenaries move first, but it's fine. Crit. Oh man, a crit would have gone hard there. Oh, it was weird that a mercenary moved and then a soldier moved, but this is better for me, obviously. Oh, there's another chest up on the right. You can see it. Crit. Man, a crit would go so hard here. That dude's gonna have to heal, yeah. So who are these units? Hold on, who are we fighting? So we're fighting the demon army, but then they're just like normal soldiers. They're not like demonic people. So who are these people exactly that we're fighting? Soldier of the Demon King's army, your enemy. Yeah, I know, I got it. Oh, so they just haven't. So the soldier of the Demon King's army, are they demons themselves? Why are they fighting for the Demon King? Don't you think that if you weren't a demon, you probably wouldn't want to be fighting for the Demon King? I don't know. I guess they could just be demons, but they don't really look like demons. I don't know. Can you kill that guy? Question mark. Yes. Oh, that's interesting that he still uses the sword if you're using light magic in 1 range. Okay, I gave you the plus growth thing, not so you would get those stats, but whatever. We'll take it. Let's see that. This might be getting a little bit dangerous because some of these units do not have the best bulk, but Barya has, like, you know, a decent amount of HP at the very least. I will say her HP is pretty nice. I questioned her bulk and I will continue to do so, but the 29 HP is pretty solid. Now 30. I do like that. Really high HP can make up, just like really high defense can make up for a lack of HP, really high defense can make up for a lack of, really high HP can make up for a lack of defense. The thing is, you actually want, it depends obviously, but you really want HP over anything else because technically speaking, 1 point of HP is 1 point of defense and resistance. Now, obviously, if you get to the point where the enemy is dealing no damage because of defense or resistance or both, then your HP doesn't matter, right? Because then, you know, it's essentially infinity. But hypothetically, HP is the more important stat. In fact, HP might just be like one of the most important stats. It depends on the unit, obviously, and the game as well, but yeah, if you look at it in that context, which I don't think is an unreasonable context to look at it in, 1 point of HP is a point of defense and resistance, like together in one, which is pretty powerful. This guy is uber dead. Did the mercenary kill the cavalier? Was I just not paying attention when that happened? She must have, right? Was I just totally not paying attention when that happened? I don't know. I'm barely following what's happening. It's bedtime. It's bedtime for me. Oh well. Oh, I think some reinforcements. Oh yeah, you can see the guy up there. Okay, so I'm assuming the boss is like here. There is a chest up there that we want to get, of course. I also would like to kill that guy. I guess we'll kill this guy and get on the... Oh, you're pretty weak, actually. Oh, wow. You're a lot weaker than I thought you were. Oh, good crit. Good crit just because it saves a swift edge hit, which is kind of nice. Because the swift edge seems really strong. Okay, get in there as far as you can go. In fact, if you want to kill this guy, that would be perfectly fine with me. The Blade of Light. Also, what the hell is the Blade of Light? Like, so Sal learned swordplay arbitrarily and then got this like incredibly powerful sword? Did somebody give her or him the incredibly powerful sword? I don't know. I mean, I'm certainly thankful to have it. It's a lot better for your main lord to have a really powerful sword than a shitty sword, I suppose. But probably not gonna be able to see anymore. You know, I'm not gonna be able to get the vision. All right, we'll go here. Hopefully there isn't like somebody with a horse slayer or a halberd right there that's about to wreck my shit. I should maybe be a little bit more careful here, but you know, that's not how we do. Having a nice little mercenary fight up here. Well, my mercenary is a killing edge, so she should win. But okay, there's the mage. All right, just a mage, not so scary. Okay, well, you kind of need to hit. Maybe you should back up. Man, oh, my nose is Sometimes I think when I talk, my beard like itches my nose. It's not super fun. I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, we should be able to combine with our forces combined. We should be able to kill this guy. I like the way the it seems like all the lances look a little bit different. Like they all have a little something coming off the tip. Oh, I found the boss. Boss alert. Aggressive but compassionate nonetheless. What the fuck? Okay. Aggressive but compassionate nonetheless. Aggressive but compassionate. I want everybody to think about that. Really take it all in. How do you look fighting this guy? Reasonably? Alright, we love that. I'm gonna try to murder this guy with my lord in a second here, but at the moment, should be okay. I guess there's a chance this guy could die, but I don't think it's very high. Because I still want to get that chest, obviously. Alright, round 3. You can do it, Miss Mercenary. It's not looking good for our mercenary friend over there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Our mercenary friend. Man, that's a bummer. I am known as Aegis. You humans will no longer keep us in the shadows. Oh, so they are all demons. Now die. Oh. Okay, well, I guess that answers that. So, cool. Oh, that actually totally could have crit. I think this mercenary is just gonna die because they'll probably get doubled. Yeah, alright, well, goodbye. Also, doesn't this character look really young? Shouldn't they be like an older person to be like a general in the demon's army? I don't know. We got Thorn, a tome that both defends and attacks, plus 10 defense. Holy shit. That's cool. All right, who wants to kill this dude? I like Subaru. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me get some experience by killing this mage man first. Or woman, I don't know. It's interesting. What is a demon exactly in this capacity? Because they just seem to be like a person. I thought demons were like devoid of emotion. Although I might be thinking of a different video game I was playing recently, now that I think about it. Maybe that was something from Baldur's Gate. Is there a person from Baldur's Gate that's like devoid of emotion? Am I crazy? I don't know. Let's kill this dude. Did I get the chest? I did, right? Yeah, we're good. Boom! Get out of here, Aegis. No, not here. I refuse to be a failure. I will defeat you. I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. But, you know, goodbye. We got a Steel Lance, which is probably good. It's over. If you value the lives of your men, you will leave this place. Lucky you. Any more damage done here, and I would have had to kill you. Forgive me for asking, Lord, but how do we benefit from letting them go? They may return as soon as we leave. Why not be done with such an issue here and now? You have the strength. I agree with the idea of letting them go. To kill right here and now is to kill one with no ability to fight back. Would that not be a textbook definition of senseless violence? What? I don't believe I was talking to you, young lady. Yeah, fuck you. I request that you refrain from involving yourself in such conversations. These are demons we are speaking of. What blood would be on our hands? Killing those who know nothing but of violence is nothing short of righteousness. Wait. What? Enough, Miles. We haven't even heard the general speak. That's a general? We would also prefer to keep the table open for discussion. Killing those in such a lower position than I leaves a poor taste in my mouth. I don't need your pity. I'm a proud soldier of the demon army, of the demon king. No matter the cost, I will do my job. even if that cost is death itself. Go back, my lord. She's about to charge. Such meaningless brashness. That's quite enough, Aegis. You've served your purpose. What the? Christoph Hendricks, what in blazes are you two doing here? You're supposed to be forcing lords to recall their soldiers. There has been a change in assignment. None of that is relevant. However, right now, all that you need to do is worry about fleeing. But I can still fight. I won't let you take the glory for yourself. I have no intention of stealing any glory from you. Our only priority right now is to secure your safety. You are too valuable to lose in such a pointless charge. Just go away. I need not your pity nor your remarks. Just retreat already, Aegis. Why must you try to play hero? Dude, oh man. Sure, your life is more important than any amount of fame or glory. Bye. Now then, I don't believe we've met. I am Hendrik, and this is my partner, Christoph. I don't understand why we must play at formal introductions. You are quite clearly my enemy. Fair enough, I was merely being courteous. There's no point in such blatant aggression as yours. Are you gonna draw your weapons or not? I'd rather not waste time. No, not today. We merely come here to retrieve our ally, nothing more. Oh, the up button, this thing doesn't work. I see, do you plan to impede our progress in any way? That depends entirely on you. Not, oh shoot, I didn't mean to skip that. That's my bad. Hendrik, Christoph, urgent news. Senator, what could it be? If my scouts are correct, it appears the general taking over Larik's territory has gone rogue. What? Are you positive, Senator? How could this happen? Our scouts said there was little doubt. They plan to defect and become a third army fighting in this war. What the fuck? Currently, they are still taking Larik's castle as it is being faithfully guarded. Absurd. What sort of fool would try and form a third army? From nothing more than the table scraps of another, no less. Regardless, we are taking these matters very seriously. The leader appears to be one of the long-standing demons from the previous war, a clear force to be reckoned with. You are tasked with being the first force striking back. I must regroup with the other generals to rendezvous once we have a plan. We're on it, sir. We must stamp out any traitors, especially those who threaten to harm innocents. We're currently en route to Lord Larik's territory. Aiding the Demon King in their conquest isn't preferable, and yet we can't just let this happen. We must help Lord Larik. We cannot allow one so kind to be killed so cruelly. We can't just rush in though. We have those two guys to worry about. I'm not even going to imagine what power these generals have too. Well, we can't just do nothing. If we don't do anything, we'll be no better than those doing it. Well, Lord, if I may. Go ahead, Subaru, what's up? My elder sister is in service of Lord Larik. If I may be so bold, I wish to aid her. I realize the dangers we face, but I fully take responsibility for the casualties. If you have family in Larik's territory, then we must act. We move quickly, though. You're much more talkative than you were 10 years ago, kid. I don't know about that. I just simply have been given leadership. I can't just sit idle now, can I? You certainly have become quite the speaker too. You've definitely grown, Sal. Now then, let's get going. Alright, hopefully we can get there before too much damage is done. Now would be a good place to stop for the night. Agreed. We do need to get some firewood though. We don't want to be left out in the cold. I can handle that, I'll be right back. I think I'll join you. You were never good with directions. Hey, was that really necessary? Oh, you know it's true for them. Yeah, let's just get a move on. Well, they certainly know how to get down to business. Yep, they were like this even when we first started as mercs too. I remember on the night of the new year, the two were drinking like crazy. Then oh man. Alright, hold on, give me a minute. Then in the morning, they were up and looking for jobs like normal. Wow, what sort of dedication isn't something you see much of, especially in these times. I'd rather call it an obsessive need to one-up the other than dedication. They were always bragging to each other about how much they get done. Regardless of what drives them, I'd say that sort of drive is a great boon. I suppose so. By the way, I recall you and Max being siblings. Where is he? Mick too. You were friends with him, right? I figured you would ask that sometimes. Max is off fighting in the front line. Seems he really wants to get to Solom. And Mick, I'm not sure, he disappeared after we were led to safety by Tobias. I'm not surprised, really. Solom and Mick have been friends for the longest time. I hope he's doing alright. Yeah, me too. Oh, you brought some friends. What in blazes? Fidel and Barrio, what's going on here? Don't tell me we have to fight them. Oh god, I just talked to you, man! Go away! Hold, we haven't come to fight, we merely wish to talk. They must have heard me and Barrio talking, and they requested to speak with you. I clearly couldn't refuse them. Let's just try and keep it peaceful, alright? Yes, that is what we plan to do. Well, we really don't have a choice but to hear them out. Let's keep it quick. I don't have to interact with the enemy. Whatever. Simply put, we must form a temporary alliance. Dude, this story moves a fucking mile a minute, bro. Now we're temporary allies with them? Give me like a minute to breathe. Holy shit. What do you mean by that? We know your group intends to go to Lurik's territory to quell the rebellion. There's a rebellion? Oh, I guess there's a rebellion with the demons or whatever. Fuck me, man. Is that where we're going? We too have the goal. If we were to fight, that would only wear both of us out. I propose that we temporarily work together until we get rid of the traitor. I don't see what we have to gain from this. If we help you out, you'll only replace the rebel in our eyes. Would you rather it be a demon who would kill Lorik for fun? It's only a matter of time before the entire castle is wiped out. It's your decision. I hate to say it, Sal, but this guy's got us beat. We don't have much of a choice, but let's get going with it for now. There aren't really any downsides. There seems to be a lot of downsides, but okay. I would rather save... We don't know this dude at all. I would rather save Lord Lorik than risk his demise. I suppose so, but if we sense any betrayal from the two of you, you are done. So I think Lord Lorik... I don't understand. Why are they rebels? Were they like... So did the demons like seize Lord Lorik's territory? And then now the guy that turned traitor is trying to kill Lorik? So he's the rebel? And why would we ally with these guys who are also trying to take down Lord Lorik? I don't know. Oh, are you threatening us now? Please, honestly tell me how much of a chance you believe you have against us. We requested your aid to kill the traitor as fast as possible. Certainly not because you are of any threat to us. Regardless, we have no intention to betray you. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to scout ahead. We'll bring back any valuable information. Right. So you're really gonna go along with these guys, Sal? That's surprising given what happened all those years ago. There's a bad taste in my mouth, but we don't have to be necessarily friends, excuse me, with them. We'll use their strength and nothing more. Okay. I don't know. All right, whatever, we saved. That's it for me today. Yeah. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Again, I apologize for not quite bringing the energy. Again, I am pretty tired, but thank you for watching. I hope you still enjoyed. Next time we'll keep going with this. Again, the next part should be Fire Emblem 6. I'm hoping to do some more streams of that this week. But yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.